This is every single roll of expired film that I currently have with their expiration dates. First up in this incredible vintage Kodak tin is a roll of Kodak Elitechrome in the 35mm format, and without the box, I'm not sure when it expired. Next is a roll of Kodak Vericolor 2. This is in the 120 format, and it expired in January of 1980. Next is a roll of Kodak Ektar 1000. This is a 35mm roll, and it expired in May of 1995. Next is Portra 160 NC in the 120 format, and I have 3 of these rolls from the same batch, all expiring in September of 2003. This is a roll of Kodak Gold 200 speed in the 35mm format, and without the original packaging, I'm not sure of the expiration date. Next is Rollei Retro 400 in the 120 format, and I have 6 of these rolls from the same batch, all expiring in May of 2011. Next is Kodak Royal X-Pan. This is a 120 roll, and it expired in April of 1971. Next is Kodak T-Max 100 Pro. This is in the 120 format. I have 3 of these in their original boxes, and they expired in March of 2004. Next up is an Agfa film. I'm not sure how this is pronounced, Scala. This is in the 120 format, and I have 2 rolls of these from the same batch, expiring January of 2007. Next is a roll of Kodak Kodachrome in the 35mm format, and without the box, I do not know the expiration date. Next is Kodak Plus X-Pan. I have 2 of these in their original boxes, and they expired in June of 1981. Next up is a roll of Kodak Ektachrome slide film in the 35mm format, and this expired in 1974. This is Kodak T400CN, and without the original packaging, I don't know the expiration date. This is Kodak Panatomic X in the 120 format, and it expired in September of 1974. Next is Fujifilm Astia 100F in the 35mm format, and this expired in October of 2007. This is a mystery Kodak roll in the 120 format, of which I do not know the expiration date. And this is a second mystery roll that is also in the 120 format and made from Kodak. Next up is the infamous Fujifilm Pro 400H in the 120 format, and I have 3 rolls of this, all with various expiration dates. Next is Kodak Select Black and White Plus in the 35mm format, of which I do not know the expiration date. This is a second roll of Kodak Elite Chrome that I ended up finding also in the 35mm format, and without the box, we don't know when it expired. This is a roll of Fujifilm Provia 100F in the 120 format and also has a mystery expiration date. This is a roll of Fujifilm Pro 160C in the 220 format, and this expired in March of 2009. Next is a 35mm roll of Kodak Tri-X with a mystery expiration date. This is a roll of Kodak T-Max in the 120 format, and I have 2 of these rolls, and they both expired in February of 2002. Next is Ilford HP5 in the 120 format, and I have 4 of these rolls from the same batch that expired in January of 2010. Next up is a complete mystery roll. I'm not even sure who manufactured it. It's just clear that it's 35mm and 800 speed. Next up is a 35mm roll of Polaroid's Polachrome, and I don't have the box for this, so I don't know when it expired. This is another roll of Kodak Select Black and White Plus, of which I don't know when it expired. This is a roll of Kodak Tri-X 320 speed, but in the 220 format, and this expired in April of 2010. This is a bare roll of Kodak T-Max 100 speed in the 120 format, and it has no packaging, so I don't know when it expired. Next up is a roll of Fujifilm in the 220 format, but I am not sure what this film was called, and this roll expired in 1999. And lastly is a roll of Kodak T-Max 400 in the 35mm format with a mystery expiration date. And that concludes every single roll of expired film. Thank you so much for watching. I wanted to also thank KEH for sponsoring this video and providing so much of the amazing film gear that I currently shoot on. If you are needing anything for yourself or any fellow camera lovers, please check out the links below to shop KEH's inventory with a little help from GrainCheck. I hope you have a great holiday season. Okay, love you, bye.